What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Persona 3 Reload, and I am in terrible pain. I know I've been playing this game a lot recently, but sue me, this game is just so fucking good. And your question is, AJ, why are you in so much pain? Yesterday, if you watched the channel yesterday, well, I guess last video actually, because I talked about this in the last video. I mentioned that I was going to Chicago yesterday. My one of the professors at my school is a former Secret Service member and got us access to, or like about 9 or 10 of us access to a quarterly kind of like I say task force. You know, there's people from the industry. I met some entrepreneurs. I met people who are in various government agencies, etc., etc. Just kind of chatting and whatnot, networking, so to speak. And, you know, sat through a couple presentations. It was cool. I learned a lot. And then after, he got us a tour. I believe it was the Digital Forensics Lab. I believe that's what it was. Essentially, it's where they, you know, can take... You know, they can take... cell phones, computers, and whatnot, and extract data and do analysis on them. So I believe it was the Digital Forensics Lab, but that might not be the exact official title. Either way, I saw some cool shit there, talked to some people, but my professor, who so you know, we get done with the conference meeting or whatever around noon. We have about an hour to, you know, to meet up and do the I can't think what to call it now, to do the tour. Okay, you know, you'd think that's some normal shit. So we close up, we all meet in the lobby, and one of my professors who was also there at the conference, he's like, "Oh, come on, guys, you don't need to drive. It's like a 30-minute walk. It's not that bad." Okay, fine. We all decide to walk. So we're following my professor, who's former Secret Service, following him as he's leading the way. He gets lost. Or not lost. It's kind of like we're walking, and, you know, oh, you need to turn right. Well, he turned left, and we just kept going. And eventually we're like, man, this walk is taking forever. And by the time we figured it out, it was 30 minutes from where we started. By the time we figured out that we were going in the wrong direction, somebody checked it on GPS and went, "Oh, son of a bitch, we're like 30 minutes in a different direction." So what was originally going to be a 30-minute walk turned into an hour-long walk. We then did the tour, which was really cool. And then we got another 30-minute walk back to the car. And, you know, I'm wearing slacks, dress shoes. I've got blisters on my feet. My shins are killing me because I'm still getting over whatever this is. My ear finally popped, so I can hear everything again. But my sides hurt from coughing and all that, and it wasn't no fun. What that part was not fun. Also, doesn't help that I'm fat and out of shape. Nah, I sound more mad about it than I am. But it was a cool meeting. It's just like I said, I'm just really sore from all that walking. Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. Oh, great. Now I have to remember dates. Anyway, on the feudalism, listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. I choose you, Yuki. Let's see what you know. So the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for farmers. Do you remember what it was? I believe it should be social disparity.
Yes, exactly.
the work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that, so the farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period. So yeah, whatever. That's why I'm playing this today, because I wanted something that I could just kind of relax with, just because I find Persona relaxing, as my legs are just on fire right now. Oh boy. Greatest terrible sin, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go talk to Elizabeth.
Good day.
What you got for me?
Accepting a request?
Bring something you find from the ocean.
I will await a report of success.
I think because we have a beach section coming up, I do believe, is that between? Yeah, actually, I think that is the next. Yeah, because this would be because we have summer break coming up, and that's when that
This is harder than I thought.
when that trip works. Okay.
If I may say so.
This time I'd like you to bring me a certain item, referred to as a Christmas star. Should use, I recommend someone well-versed in plants. I don't know who with us
I can sense a present.
has plants. There seems to be a hungry cat out there somewhere. Appears to have trouble finding food. As such, it has not yet been fed. Would you please feed the poor thing? Okay, can you tell me where the hell it is? And bring her max safety shoes. Let me hear music unique to GeckoCon. Should winners attend its own unique music as well. Since I first heard this, so will you do me a favor? I'd like to hear a piece of music distinctive to your learning facility, GeckoCon High School.
Of success. Come to think of it,
She wants the chilled taiyaki.
I will await a report of success.
And defeat a rare shadow. Yabasha. Okay, it's in the third block, which I think is what we're going to be getting access to soon.
A report of success.
And retrieve the fourth document. Okay. Do I not have a persona that knows Torrent Shot?
Accepting a request?
Interesting.
Very well.
No, I know Single Shot. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I don't have a persona that knows Torrent Shot because I am getting the names of these moves flipped around. Okay, first thing first then. Let's hit up GeckoCon. I'm gonna buy a taiyaki. Actually, I'm gonna buy 2 lukewarm taiyakis. Okay, now about music for the school. Do we have like a band room or something? Yes, we do. Music club. Okay, that's the art room. It doesn't seem like there's anybody to talk to around here. We already have access to the art club, so I'm not sure if we get... access to anything like that, so I'm just gonna... going around just kind of talking to everybody, seeing if I can... Oh, she's talking about the member of, Strega. Strega? Strega? Oh. Really? I thought you could go to the roof. I knew you could in 4, but I thought you could in this one as well. Interesting. I don't want to study at the moment. Okay. Not sure where to find the music then. But I got the taiyakis, and I'm going to put in the fridge as soon as I get access to the fridge. There was an exclamation mark here, so that leads me to believe that the cat that she wants us to feed is here. I like this song. Oh, the rhythm game is the one that really kind of pops into my head when I think about this music. Cat looks weak. Maybe I should. I believe I have some super cat food. Does that count as feeding it, or do I have to feed it multiple times?
Good day.
I'm thinking I gotta feed it multiple
Here are my
times. Yes, I need to feed it multiple times. Okay, that's fine. We are ready to boost the relationship with Bunkichi and his wife, who still freak me out.
Oh, look, dear. He's here. Try and perk up for the boy, all right?
I understand their reasoning. But if they really go through with this, if we lose that tree, it would be like losing our son all over again. Oh, we're fine. We're not fighting. I was just fussing. Sorry for making you worry.
Apparently, the rumor about cutting down the persimmon tree was true. So we went to the school together to say our goodbyes. Unfortunately, that just reminded my dear of the pain we felt the day our son died. See, dear? That's exactly what I said. If you keep crying all the time, then what'll your admirers think? Right?
Oh my, don't make fun of this wrinkled old lady.
I stand by it. Her portrait she looks like a pleasant old lady in her portrait, but her character model still freaks the shit out of me.
Stop by again anytime, all right? My wife would always be happy to see such a handsome young man. Here, take this for when you get hungry.
I like these two. Just such friendly old guys. I like them.
Oh, it's you.
Feeling rested, plenty of time on the next full moon. Take it slow, final start next week. Okay, I can study with them. We're not ready to bump with Mutatsu, which is fine, so I'll probably study with those two. Oh, okay, cool. Now I can put my Taiyaki in there. Oh wait, nope, didn't want to go to the town map. I wanted to go to the rooftop. Check out my plants. 7:18 is when those are ready.
Yo.
Look,
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grade. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are, even though I'm mostly done studying for the exams. Why don't you overlook Yuki's studies? That is, if he is able to join us. Alright, sit down. I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with? The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more
Yep,
you
that's
study,
how he would reward himself.
pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a
I
little
want to see
bit really
a
adds up.
Persona 3 and Hajime no Ippo crossover, just because I want to see Ippo and Sonata
Isn't normally
just
a
meet each other.
for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits?
Who are Akihiko and Takamura.
I guess you have a point. In that case,
That'd be a fun
how would you
clash of personalities.
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
You know, now that I think about it, I've not read Ippo in a long time. To me, when did I stop reading? I think I stopped reading around the time.
You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get.
I think it was around the time that Ippo went to Mexico to help Sendo train for his fight against, I can't remember his name, but it was to prep for his, because if he won that match, then he got his fight for the championship against Gonzalez. I think that was the storyline. And, you know, Ippo's still doing his whole thing that he's retired, and I'm still waiting for him to get back in the ring, because I don't think he's officially retired. I think, you know, because he's very much respects Date, and Date handed him the, you know, the kind of like, he's the future of Japanese boxing, and, you know, I think seeing Sendo train so hard to get a world title fight is going to get Ippo to get back into the ring. Plus, we've got so many story threads in that series that are still just, I say so many story threads, because look, the final fight of the of the series has to be him and Miyata going toe to toe like that in an official match, having their third fight. They've got to do it. You know, that's got to be like the final fight of Hajime no Ippo. Let's just hope that the mangaka can stay alive long enough. Where the hell were we? Silence class is beginning. Just quick preface, when I use the word magic, I mean it in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course on the single most magical place and time in recorded history. So there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from the printed books to communal folklore. I'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has seen since then. As I mentioned previously, European magic finds its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see what are some well-known examples. There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. And the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you were paying attention? You'll know what type of guardian angel you have depending on your answer. Uriel, Rilu, Ilili, Iliurleru. Now who to call upon? And he picks me. What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts? That would be Kabbalah. Very good. Thank your guardian angel, because they must be kind. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the renowned grimoires. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible wherein. Everyone in the class looking at me with respect. Yeah, that's right, people look at me with respect. Respect my awesomeness. It's not something I have in real life. Alrighty then. First things first, let's make sure we talk to the cat, because I will forget if I don't feed it. But I don't have anything. Maybe I can buy cat food somewhere, so that would probably be Paulownia Mall. You have cat food.
You got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
He does have cat food. Why'd I come in here? What was I looking for?
What'll it be? What'll it be? As long as you need.
Okay. I was curious if he had the shoes that that she wanted to see. Ooh, cool. They're ready to bump with those two again. If I come back. Okay, so we gotta keep coming back and feeding the kitty. Which I'm fine with. I love cats. Okay. It's like, why is this kid just standing here? Like, she looks important somehow.
Oh, welcome. Don't you worry. She's crying because she's happy. She's an emotional woman, bless her heart. She's been like this since the day we met. You see, all the graduates from my son's class have come together. They're collecting signatures to save the persimmon tree.
They say the tree is a memorial to their former teacher. They don't want it to be cut down.
It was the same for our son's funeral. Many of them showed up for it. It's been so many years since then, but they still remember him.
They've given
That's
their
what a good teacher can do. It can really play an important part in somebody's life.
I'm so grateful.
You must be the one who called on them for this, right? I knew it from the very beginning. From the first time I saw you, I knew you were different from the other kids around here. You're a samurai.
I guess that was the right answer.
Samurai.
Let's just lie. I feel like we're growing closer based on this lie. But no, I mean, that is...
You know what?
Oh.
You'll graduate and step boldly into adulthood. Don't forget about us, you hear? Someday I'd love to grab a drink, you and me. But for now, you'll have to make do with this. See you again soon.
I mean, there's something to be said, you know, about how important a really good teacher is to somebody's life. I think they play they play a very different role from a good parent. You know, I guess you could say it's similar, but it's still not the same as a good parent. You know, I've had fantastic teachers in high school. I've had fantastic teachers even before then. Hell, even at 30, I still have, you know, there are things that my teachers now. Okay, so I can't put in a new Teaki or anything. But yeah, my teachers now, even while I'm kind of going back to school, are I'm not going to go, oh, they've changed my life, but, you know, they're very influential. They're very, having a good teacher is important. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but...
Let's hear the results.
So this is a chilled Teaki. It certainly is cold. It has a soft, chewy texture, such cute round eyes. I shall savor every bite. Please take this as your reward. Nihil cloth. Okay. Still need to know where to get that Christmas star. My goal today is to get through the next exam period. For a specific item, Christmas star, the ornament on top of Christmas store. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Sorry.
Poinsettia. Interesting. Yeah, the flower, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool.
Buka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer. And this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor. Huh? Oh, are you saying I should fill in any part she missed in her notes before giving them back? That sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Let me see those notes.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
And give me my study points.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Well, I think finals start on the 14th, so we still got to go through a couple days. Exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Well, not that it's any of my business. And again, you're seeing it. He's feeling left out, and I feel bad for Junpei. He's not a bad guy. But Yukari's a little too mean to him. Here we go. Finally, we've reached Taira no Masakado. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado. Yuki, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one. There's a theory that Taira no Masakado thought up the prototype for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think the item was? It's something every samurai needs. Well, if it's something every samurai needs, knowing this guy would be the katana.
Yes, exactly.
The samurai and their swords are the first thing that come to mind, although it's not known whether Masakado really came up with them. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's skip forward to a little to the Kamakura era. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yorimoto. I can't believe we finally made it. I answered correctly. That's right. Respect me, everyone. I'm better than you. I got that protagonist energy. Message from Sonata. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once you're back. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna bump with him yet. And we will bump with them. So first things first, we gotta hit up the pharmacy.
We're having one big
That way we can buy more cat food.
Thanks.
Now we're gonna go feed the kitty cat. Okay, so we're gonna keep having to feed the kitty cat, which I'm fine with because it's a kitty cat. Now, who doesn't love a good kitty cat?
You're finally here. We've been waiting for you. I wanted to tell you the good news as soon as possible. It's about a customer who came by earlier. Who do you think it was? Here's a hint. Signature. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought that hint might have been too vague. But yes,
Well, if you did, you might not be that bright.
organizers of the campaign to save the persimmon tree. He said, let's protect the tree together. He's already gathered a number of signatures from students who are in our son's class.
Everyone's banding together to honor the memory of our
I
son.
love how I only had two options. It's great or amazing. Which is the right one?
Of course, he was our proud son.
I'm sure he's just as happy as we are.
All right, let's go to GeckoCon right now. I have to tell my son the good news. That's my boy! Music to my ears. I've never been so excited to go for a walk before.
Should be rank. Is this 7 or 8? 8. Cool.
Let's race to the persimmon tree. I won't lose, not even to a youngster like you. All right, dear, we'll be back. Thanks for watching the store.
And that's the
Excuse
summary
me.
of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers.
Nah, I've not been thinking that. I've been thinking, hey, there's giant monsters. I'm curious as to why there are giant monsters, but hey, the fact that there are giant monsters kind of overtakes that, so how about we fight the giant monsters first?
You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows.
Well, that's a look.
He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Clearly he's a bad guy. You can tell by his cigar.
Something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team. Had them
This
amass
might be a new animation.
shadows.
I don't remember this in the original.
Collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
I remember this conversation, not this animation.
Final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Oh, shit. Turn auto on.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
and those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess?
Yeah, pretty much.
You lied to us?
Withheld the truth.
And you knew too!
Well, I guess by saying we didn't know it, yeah.
Using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not.
But you did that kind of by deceiving her. I don't know. Nobody's right here.
Are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point.
I think that's kind of an important point, though.
It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame.
It's one of those things that I'm like, I'm still leaning with Mitsuru on this one. Yukari, I think I get it. Again, if you haven't put two and two together, she mentioned, I believe she mentioned earlier that her father died in an explosion. And we just talked about an explosion. So yeah, that's why she's mad. So I get it, but at the same time, again, there are monsters, and we're the only people who can kind of take down the monsters. So I think that kind of takes priority over this personal issue you've got going on. I understand your personal issue. I'm just saying.
And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
But that's so logical.
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
I'd ask, is that true?
Defeat them all. Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Debatable.
Exactly.
Seeing that there's going to be an epilogue of about 30 hours.
See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
It's weird that he's like, yeah, 6 of them remain, so we're like halfway through the game. It just doesn't feel like halfway. It's a weird thought. 729, okay. What to do now? Go talk to Matatsu.
Good day. Here are
Quests.
wonderful.
And while I check, the red leaf plant, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Jack's gloves. Okay.
Are you accepting a request? Very well.
Let's see. Equipment. Akiko. Ooh. They resemble the Jack Brothers. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what these look like. I bet they're goofy and I'm very excited.
Come on in. There's a sale today. Which ones? That's all you. Thanks for coming already.
I'll buy 2 more. Cat foods. And let's go see Matatsu.
Go have a look.
I like that laugh. Oh, Matatsu, you silly bitch.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
God, those shoes are uncomfortable. I was wearing shoes like that yesterday.
What do you want? If you're
Hence why my legs hurt.
The answer's still no.
I think they're super uncomfortable. Stylish, but uncomfortable.
Just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
Am I weird that I don't like the whole the cuff of the pants being that high?
You, me, Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit.
I don't know. Or like if they're not gonna go all the way down to your shoes, wear socks. That bugs me.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you.
Yeah, but his reason is there's a good reason.
Well, see you around.
Shinji is a good reason for why he quit.
You really haven't changed at all.
You know, it kind of seems like he's just got nothing.
Yes?
You know, that he just doesn't care, but no, he cares a lot.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kiricho Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose, so no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Somebody tell that to Junpei. Come on.
I'll see you later.
God damn it. I keep saying that this game...
In the dark hour, or on the way out, huh?
I keep saying that this game has such a varied cast, but God, even looking at this, I kind of forgot how detailed like each character's plotline is, because each character in this game really has a plotline. They don't just have their social link plot lines, but they actually have a plot line relevant to the main story that kind of plays out not around the main character. You know, it's something I don't think we got as much of in 4 and 5. With this game, Junpei has his little thing. Mitsuru, or originally it was Fuka and Yukari have their thing, and now Junpei is about to, that leads into Mitsuru and Fuka trying to figure out shit about the Kirijo group, and Akihiko has his whole thing with Shinji. Shinji has a thing with the future character. You know, all of these characters have their own kind of plot line. They're kind of like side plot going on within the larger scale story of Persona 3, and they all kind of come together into the narrative. It's so well done. God, man, this is making me remember how fucking good Persona 3 is.
No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for.
It kind of feels weird saying that Persona 4 and 5,
Damn it.
in a weird way, are simpler
It's hot. Even for
than this
tomorrow.
game.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will
Why
be
are
the
you in your
last time we
uniforms?
wear
It's a
these
Sunday.
uniforms and hang out after school.
There's no school. It's Sunday.
I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. And going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
That's not true. Come on, Junpei. I love you.
Never write about the worst things. Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon.
I know that
It
voice
feels
actor.
good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
You know, I think I called her.
Yukari.
Said Yukari has like skinny jeans on, but no, they're not as like wide as bell-bottom jeans, but they're kind of close to it. I don't know, it works for her.
Like you do now. No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy, and I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh?
Wait, 10 years? If that was signed in 2000, though.
I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Isn't it 2009, canonically? Yeah. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. What do you got for me? Max safety shoes. Oh, what do you know? Thank you, Mr. Tanaka. And what to do out in the map? Well, we can go boost the relationship again with the old couple. Okay, so apparently I don't have to keep feeding it. I thought I'd have to feed it at least one more time. Okay, so that's taken care of. So let's talk to Elizabeth. Turn the quest in.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result.
You successfully fed the cat. Hope it prospers forever and ever. Male summer garb. Okie dokie.
Very well.
That's taken care of. Let's head back to the laptop, talk to Maya. Running a little late. I'll be BRT. I don't know where. I don't know. I entered the area. I was on the phone with my mom. Why spell the wrong? I don't get it. Whenever we talk, it's always the same. It's all she cares about is marrying me off to some dude. Why is it her problem? Let's plan our wedding then. Even without meeting IRL. Oh, take me, Tatsuya. Don't worry, I still got it, even at my age. Sexists think women can only be happy when they're tied down. The other note, I got a little drunk and kind of passed out. Polonia, and then this old dude was like, "You'll never get a man looking like that." Ugh. I told him to shut the fuck up. Oh, sorry, kind of got off topic. I guess I am a little tired. But I do feel better now. Here, Tatsuya, this is for you. Used a heal potion, but there was no effect. Oh, guess your HP was already full. I'm trying to say thanks for listening to all my bitching. Rank 5? Ah, jeez. You know, that old lamer I told you about, he was hanging around Polonia, so if you see him, don't be nice. I saw him on this weird TV show too, super creepy. Oh, okay, well there you go. Access to a new social link. Okay, you can do that. Let's head to the town mall. Oh, interesting. We're not ready to boost with Tetsu yet. Okay, he's not here. Interesting. I don't need a Jack Frost doll. What can I do here? Don't need any of those games. Oh, you know what? I was gonna check out what that that one site that I got off of the guy at the club. I was gonna check this out. Effective security measures online. Seems a website have training security team members, self-defense videos. Watch how to in subduing violent criminals, stand in the way of the enemy, maybe I can use in our fights in Tartarus. You learned how to use ambush. You can now ambush enemies while exploring. While ambushing an enemy, you'll trigger chance encounters regardless of direction an enemy is facing. And press and hold R2 for a set distance to enter the assault state. To trigger an encounter from behind, slightly increases Makoto's theurgy gauge and may distress the enemy at the beginning of battle. Cool.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you, child who watches me sleep.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So tell me, how's life as a Persona user?
Well, that's pretty fun.
That's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Oh, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago? A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape their true self. But no matter what, I won't leave you because
thank you, scary child.
Right?
And of course he is the Death Arcana. Oh. I guess we already formed this bond, seeing that we're at rank 3. Ah, for some reason I thought our bond started much earlier than that. Weird. Or hadn't started, you know what I'm saying. Words are hard.
Wow.
Let me guess. Yep, exam starting tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Attention. Teachers' exams are starting tomorrow. Summer vacation is just within reach. Better study hard. Why aren't you excited? Vacations, beaches, shaved ice, woohoo. Hottest time of the year, yada yada yada. It's the hottest time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. Nope, stay awake. The dog days of summer. It goes all the way back to the ancient Latin phrase, the puppy days. Any idea where the phrase comes from? Well, it's because Sirius, also called the dog star, appears at the start of summer. People believed it brought droughts and misfortune. Here's hoping we can all avoid all that. I guess have a nice vacation. Come on, give me rank 5. Ah. I could hold that hope, couldn't I? Oh, what to do today? Who to go talk to? I'm thinking the older couple. So I think we're ready to... Let me in.
Yo!
Useless. It's a book cover. I thought it was worth a shot. Seeing if I could buy something there. Town map. You know what? I'm gonna. Isn't there a CD shop? Nope. Hang on. Worth a shot. Still trying to figure out what it is that I can get from for that music thing that she wants. Can't figure that out. Looks like I will boost with him the next time we hang out.
Welcome back.
Oh, great. Everyone's here being depressing.
What's wrong? You all hungry or something?
Not really.
You know, it's almost summer break.
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
Does anyone have any plans?
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, a break like that sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But starting tomorrow, we gotta get through our exams. Oh man, this sucks.
I'm sure you'll be fine, but it would be nice to go somewhere with beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Oh, Hirinjo-kun, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will?
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and get a nice change of scenery?
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beaches and bikinis! Beaches and bikinis!
God damn it, I love you, Junpei.
Bikinis? This guy.
What? Why are you mad at him for just being a dude?
Well, my father is a busy man. I don't want
I mean, he lets the inside part out more often than not, but I can understand that. I'm
Be upset with a
kind of
daughter
similar.
all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. And we already know when the next operation will be, so I think it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Senpai, I'm begging ya!
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
The beach, huh? I should design a special training regimen.
Oh man, I can't wait!
Oh, I need to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got one you can borrow.
Nice try.
Ooh, who's betting school swimsuit?
Mr. Chairman?
Who's guessing that's what he would give her?
Turn to dust if I'm exposed to sunlight.
Wait, seriously?
Don't be stupid.
You know, now that we think about it, we've only ever seen him at night. Is he a vampire?
I just wanted to say sorry about the other day. I might have gotten a little carried away.
Don't worry about it. In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident survived, but there is one who did.
What? There is?
My father.
I had no idea.
Well, why would you? And there are my max safety shoes. Okay, it's stuff I can study with the evil guy. And if anybody wants to tell me, AJ, he's not evil, he's just weird looking. I don't care, man. I just cannot trust him. He screams evil to me.
Come on.
You got anything new? No. Back to town map. Hit Apollonia. Turn these into her.
I'm looking forward. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
Seems like an ordinary pair of shoes, perhaps indeed something times of crisis. In that case, I'll be returning these. I'm sure they shall prove useful to you. Please take this as your reward. Oh, wait, nope.
Here are my requests. If I may... I will await a...
Well, I'll get you one of those as soon as I see Tanaka out and about. I don't remember which Arcana. I want to say he's the devil. I could be wrong on that one. I could be misremembering. Ooh, 50 HP. Who is the lowest on HP? Really, it's Mitsuru. Yeah.
Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
God damn it, this music is so good. I know I keep gushing about the music. It's just so fucking good.
Goodbye.
I'm fine helping out with studying, but wouldn't it be easier to focus without the distraction?
They say studying with others grants benefits that can't be found alone.
Hey, so if we flunk the exams, are we really gonna have to stay behind? Tell me that's a joke.
It's no joke. As students, studying is our top priority. Failure will result in consequences.
Well, I'm not too worried about that. Not naming names here, but don't get in the way, Junpei.
What happened to not naming names? I guess if the fate of my trip depends on it, I don't really have a choice. I'll show you. I'll prove just how serious I am about Yakushima.
Lane stops as I hit a tough question.
Something you need help with? Ah, scintillating. It can refer to either a literal sparkle or a metaphorical brilliance.
Learn your vocab. Or, instead of going to Yakushima, you're going to Yaku-see me back at the dorm. Yakushima? Yaku-see.
I both love and hate you.
Maybe that one's a little forced.
Wisecracks from Junpei are one thing. I didn't account for this.
Maybe he's trying to test our ability to concentrate?
Nah, he just likes bad puns. I, too, like bad puns, so I'm not gonna argue with him.
Yakutsuki sounds one up to me. Gotta think of a killer comeback.
Stop getting distracted. You need to concentrate on your studies.
She's right. Gotta focus. Let's keep at it.
Come on. Ah, damn it. It was worth a shot. I was wondering if I could get to that 5th rank.
Memorization? Nothing beats repeating it until you know it by heart.
Beats? Heart? Not bad, Kirijo-kun.
What? No, that was not my intent with that statement.
Well, if you're pulling out of the race, then I win, hands down. Kirijo-senpai defeated.
This is giving me a headache.
Despite the diversions, I'd say that was productive. Keep it up so we can all go to Yakushima together.
All right, time to focus. See if I can get the questions right. First semester final exams. Blah blah blah. Which form of magic is used to find water sources that is dowsing? How did the Witch of Agnesi gain the first half of its name? I believe it was an error in translation. Boom. Who designed the prototype for the katana? I believe it was Taira Masakado. That jazz flute. Haran Burgundy will play some jazz flute for us. It's an error in the sentence. Well, we learned about there is, okay, an error in this sentence. What kind is it? Well, the only one of these that we learned about is a comma splice.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Okay, so we can go check out Tartarus.
Hey.
Yo, what's up? Thank God today's the last day of exams. Yeah, how have you been, buddy?
Nah.
Don't ask. Man, I can't wait to let off some steam. Yeah, you gotta let loose during summer, you know? Last day of exams. Questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. I think I'm gonna get number 1. Yep, I got all the questions right. Plus that response on the last day. I should get rank first in the grade, which I think is a prerequisite to starting Mitsuru's social link once you get back from the summer vacation. I think. Or maybe you just need rank 5 academics. I can't remember.
The dark days of testing are finally over. The sun is shining bright.
So, how'd you do?
You are not gonna believe this. I aced PE.
I'd be shocked if you
That
didn't.
pretty much answers my question.
Whatever. A real man doesn't dwell in the past. I'm already thinking ahead to the blue skies of Yakushima.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, huh? Are you all ready to go? Yeah, I guess I should start getting ready too. Oh, sorry, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I? Hey, how about we stop somewhere on the way back? I don't have practice today.
Sounds good. Where we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
Very funny. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately. So, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it, buddy.
Alright, let's put this whole thing behind us. Cool? Alright, let's get out of here.
See, that's what I love about Junpei. Like, he's definitely got problems, and it kind of comes from self-identity. It's that kind of, he's like, he wants to, and I guess because I identify it with that too. It's, you know, it's that want of greatness, that want of, I want to be number one, I want to be this, I want to be that, but it just doesn't work out for you. It doesn't break that way. And you start feeling discouraged and everything, but then you kind of, but I've had to find it within myself, and I think you see it a little bit there of Junpei realizing that he's just being selfish, he's being an asshole, and doesn't need to take it out on other people when he's frustrated with life. And it's why I love Junpei so much. It's just, I connect with him so much.
Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Take it down a notch, will you?
You bounce back from things so quickly, Junpei-kun.
Know it.
Oh, hey, Sonata-san's here. Don't see that every day.
Ikutsuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Maybe.
Fuka. What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one. Oh, wait, are you about to head out for the day? Okay, then, never mind.
Wait, it's all right. I'll help you. Sorry, I'll see you all back at the dorm later.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Hello. Oh, Amada-kun, what are you doing here?
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that. Something about your parents, right?
It used to only be me and my mom, but she got in an accident. So now it's just me. It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But that doesn't mean he should stay at the elementary school dorm all by himself, right? So I decided to move him to your dorm, just for the summer.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Then he's the new candidate?
Yeah, he is.
But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student. So it's only a possibility for now.
Are you Akihiko Sonata-senpai?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You've never lost a boxing match. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I like Ken. He's a cool little kid. He's got a dark story, too. Okay, Yukushima, here we come. I can't wait for Monday. Maybe I ought to hit up Paulownia Mall to get some stuff for the trip.
Yes, precisely.
Oh, speaking of Paulownia Mall, here, take this. What's that? Just a small reward. You all deserve a little something after studying hard for exams. Have you heard of the antique shop at Paulownia Mall? It's called Mayoito. Just reopened today, actually. If you bring that to that shop, I'm sure they'll be of great help to you.
Why?
How's an antique shop gonna help us? Am I missing something? I can't quite explain it very well myself. It'd be better to hear from the shop owner than from me. Well then, I'll let you take care of it from here. And I can go see there. I can head over there. Oh wait, no, we're just going. Okay, we're going right over there. I know we're running long, but might as well just keep going.
Welcome.
This is new. Are you in high school? Are you shopping here? Well, take your time, look around. Show her the black sword that I got from Ikutsuki. What's that? Let me have a look. So you're the ones Kurosawa was talking about. This is but a humble antique shop. Having said that, I believe I can be of some assistance to you. As long as I have something like this black sword, that is. This here is a base model for crafting weapons. By fusing with various materials, you can craft special equipment. I can help with the crafting process, but you'll have to collect the required materials yourselves. These base materials can be found in places that tend to be quite unwelcoming. And that's why it'll be up to you to collect them. Also, if you find any gems or the like, I'd be willing to exchange them for some of my wares here. Well then, go ahead and have a gander. Yeah, I think this might be... I think this is new? Conduct item fusion or item exchange. I'm pretty sure this is new. I mean, I know this shop was open in FES, but I don't think it was exactly like this. I think it was a little different. Item fusions involve expending one weapon part and a handful of required materials to create a unique piece of equipment. Item exchange, proprietor, gemstones. Okay.
Which one?
Let's check out fusing equipment first. Well, I don't have the blade, cloth, or ore.
Come at a good time.
Nameless katana. A sword that changes attack affinity to light. Oh, interesting.
There's still so much we don't know about personas. You'll just have to keep testing different things.
So it gives me a light affinity. Interesting. I mean, its attack is so low, though. That's an interesting effect. Oh, okay. I guess both of these are for me. It's a lot of attack.
And gems can lose their luster very easily.
At the same time, I like all stats plus 1.
Here, it's all yours. To make this, you'll need materials.
Flamberge, Root Kestis, Claymore, Source Yumi, like Counter Strike. Okay, this is kind of cool.
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you?
Ooh, 30 SP. That's nice.
Are you sure it's all yours?
Oh, oops. Yeah, that was crafting, not... Okay.
I'm sure this will prove.
Oh, cool. And I can trade for cards and... Okay.
Go on, look around. Both antiques and gems can lose their luster very easily if you don't take good care of them, especially during this time of year.
This is cool.
Everything good? Hope to see you soon.
Okay. So I've got that done, so let's equip... Kunitsu... Onimaru Kunitsuna. When the hell did I get that? Whatever. I'll take the Nameless Katana, because I'll get +1 to all my stats. And I will wear the Electro Shoes for the +30 SP. Okay. Just double checking. There's nobody from there. Oh, hello. Gosh dang it! I gotta close out. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep playing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one, and we will be talking to that guy in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.